Looks like we okay, maybe. Hmm. Welcome, welcome. Those of you who are live, and those of you who are watching the replay. It is week 2 of live streaming to YouTube, and tech is fun sometimes. It tells you it's going to work the same way every time and then doesn't. So it's okay. This weekly midweek rest and reset guided meditation is an invitation for all of us to show up as we are, bring whatever is happening in your life with you. That's the point. And um we'll work through it. So we're gonna use a mudra today. It's called the Kubera Mudra. And um, you start with your hand open. You touch the tips of your index, middle finger, and thumb all together. And then just let the other fingers kind of be relaxed, open, but kind of relaxed. And this is an energizing, but also a focusing and prosperity and manifestation kind of energy to it. You do a Google search, you get a lot of um, posts about like taking the maybe the more negative aspects of what's happening in your life and transforming all of that into abundance. So, if you're sitting, you can rest your hands in that shape. This on your legs or on the arms of the chair. If you're walking, you might want to cross your wrists sort of in front of you to support your arms. And if you're laying down, you can, of course, just rest the backs of your hands on the ground beside you. So, settling in, we can begin noticing how how are you right now? How are you feeling physically, emotionally? Maybe you have a lot of distracting thoughts about all the things that are going on in your life right now. Embrace all of it. Let it be here with you. And reflect a little bit on what has happened so far this week that's contributing to all of those thoughts and feelings that you're having right now, even the ones you don't want to have. Invite all that into your consciousness and move into what's coming next for you this week. What is it that you're looking forward to? What is it that's maybe scary or stressful? And let all of that come too. And you can take some notes if you want, but you don't have to. notice what pops out most strongly for you. And then begin looking inward. Where inside your body are you holding all of the energy of all of these things, all the thoughts, all the feelings about everything that's impacting your week? And just notice what's there. Maybe it's just numbness, and that's okay. Maybe there's a particular spot where you find something. Maybe you notice the sensation in your hands holding this mudra. Or a spot of tension. And just find where it is, and then start to notice if it has a size or a shape. Maybe there's texture. Maybe there's density. Maybe there's movement. Or maybe it's pushing or pulling somehow. And just notice what it is, where it is. Whatever you observe is what you get to work with today. And when you feel that you have a complete multisensory imagination that represents all this energy of all these thoughts and all these feelings, move it outside of yourself. And you can place it with love and gratitude into maybe an altar basket or an offering platter that's outside in front of you. And let that movement of that image take all that energy with it. And it can just be held there outside of you. You don't need it in you anymore. And when it's all the way out, when it's all fully separated and outside of you, look inward into the space within you that you just created and notice what shows up next. Just observe whatever arises. Maybe it comes fast, maybe it comes slow. Just notice Again, the size, the shape, color, texture, density, movement, whatever arises, whatever shows itself. And again, when you feel like you have a complete multisensory imagination of this second piece, again, place it into that same offering basket or altar platter in front of you with love and gratitude, allowing it to move all the energy that it holds as you separate from it. And it's okay if it's a little bit harder to separate this one than the first one. It's okay if it takes a little longer or a little more effort. Give yourself permission to let it go and trust your inner self to know that you'll be okay when you let it go. When you let all of that stuff be all the way outside of you, you'll still be you. You'll still be okay. And again, when it's all finally all the way out, turn your focus inward again to that space in the middle of yourself, in the very core of your being. And just notice what shows up this time. It might take a little longer, or it might be very fast. Either way is okay. We're just observing what arises in our inner world and observing the size, the shape, the color. density, texture, any movement or sound. And again, placing all of that, all of the energy it holds, with love and gratitude into that same platter or basket that's in front of you but outside of you. And letting all of that energy move with that imagination. And again, when it's all fully separated, turn your focus inward again. And see what comes now. Is it similar to what you just put out? Or is it completely different? If it's completely different, separate again, allowing all that energy to move with it. If it's a slightly more detailed or deepened version of what you previously separated, that's how you know that you've gotten to inner peace and activated all the empathy and sense for truth and all of those good things. Found your inner center and cleared out all of the distracting energies of those thoughts and feelings. So now, when you found that inner calm and inner strength and inner uprightness, really connect to that supported, balanced verticality, and allow your compassion for yourself and for everyone in your life to fill you up, to pour into you from your heart, flowing everywhere through your whole body. And then outward as you look again at what has happened so far for you this week. Are you able to notice moments where you maybe could have acted differently, or where you didn't need to be reactive? Are you able to notice moments where you can forgive yourself for being an imperfect person. Are there learnings and insights that you can bring into what's coming next for you in the rest of this week? Ways to remind yourself not to be so reactive when something's not about you. Or how to notice when you are having a reaction and allow yourself the time and the space to process your feelings, to process your thoughts, so that you can choose to respond without being pushed or pulled by your feelings and your default ways of thinking. And maybe make notes about all of that. So, let me see. I think for now, I think I think this week feels complete to me. I'm not getting the feeling that we need to talk through the process too much. And we'll be back at 8 Pacific time next week to do the same processing of all our thoughts and all our feelings about our week. um, Hopefully, I will get the live stream a little bit more streamlined the more I do it. So I hope to see you again. If you're listening to the replay, hopefully, if you have any questions, you can find the Q&A links. And if you can't find the Q&A links, you can always go to amagipath.org and use the contact form. I really hope that you were able to find that centered, calm inner place and let all of that empathy, right? We talk about having empathy for others a lot, but we have to let ourselves have empathy for ourselves first. So I hope you were able to fill yourself up with that self-compassion and allow it to rejuvenate you from the inside out. See you next week.